going on, guys? So we're back at Evansburg, and today we're gonna hit the trails that we didn't do last time with Tim. Solo today. We're gonna do the jump trail, maybe the really steep trail. We're gonna go over and do a wheelbarrow. I think that might be it. We'll see. I'll let you know. Right now we're just climbing up. Oh, we're gonna do this trail too where they added a little hip jump over a fallen tree. So that'll be cool. Let's see if I can get this going. Didn't get the skinny. We're gonna run it back. Alright, so this again. This one's hard because you have to kind of transfer over logs. That's one in the middle. Nope. Didn't get that one. I think I saved the bike though. So something loose on that bridge. Just focus. Alright. Tim, I hope you enjoy editing this. Yeah, that's loose. Good luck, Bert. Yes, sir. Right away from that. Looking back. Yeah, we're gonna keep climbing up. I'll keep recording because you'll see the hip jump here in a second. We're just gonna come right back down this. Alright, we just got to the hip jump. It's not too much of a hip. Just see if you can see it here. But yeah, it's got like a sideways landing. Super dry. A little bit kicky of a lip, but touch out pretty well. I usually session this. I'm just gonna hit it once today. It's so dry. Someone's put a lot of work into that thing. It's not me. Looks like they've changed it since I've done it last, so hopefully it rides the same. Alright. Just got to the top of that trail. It's the same trail with the little hip jump. There's another little tiny little creek jump right at the beginning. And we'll end up back at that log over that I did like 6 times. So that's the agenda. It's not a crazy downhill trail, but it's worth hitting just for that hip jump. Normally I session it, so just go back and forth over and over again. I've never hit it like as part of the overall trail. We don't come here on group rides and don't really do this trail, but yeah, let's see what it's like. My hands are so sweaty. It's 95 out today. Here's a little creek jump. I'll do that. I tried overshooting that before and landing back in the trail, but it's just, I think it was just a little bit little speed. This is more of a climb, so I'll be careful. Coming up on the hip jump. Take that. That jump looks so cool. And we're out. You can keep going down a couple different ways, but let's turn around and get back up. There, made it to the top again. Here at the little bit of a, I guess, a jump line. They're all doubles, so I would say just be confident in your jumping ability. Like, they're not big jumps, they're not sketchy jumps. You just don't want to pull the brakes before it, honestly, if you just carry momentum. The sketchiest part's going into the first jump. The way they built it, they didn't really get rid of any of the roots for the trees, and they're gigantic. So if you're on a nice squishy bike, probably cool. If you're on a hardtail like me, a little bit less cool. So let's get it, show you what it's about. Let's get it. Way off course there. Let's get it back together. Big not really shooting yet. But everything else with that one. Line burn. There, stop for a second. Explain this. So at this point, I'm getting my breath. This trail off to the left here goes down the steepest part of Evansburg. Honestly, with it being dry out, it's gonna be super sketchy. I'm gonna try it. Done it a few times on a nice big squishy bike. And it tracks well. When he's saying that bike has a little bit of an advantage because of the little rock drops going down, you just lose traction on if you don't have that suspension to hug the rock. But there's kind of a rat catcher or a squirrel catcher, I don't know what they call it, so you won't accidentally go into this, and it won't look like anything on camera, but it's steep enough where you can't really walk up it without just sliding back down. So let's tie it up. I think I'll hit it. If not, none of this will be heard until we'll cut this out. Never done this on a hardtail before, but as we've seen, it's really steep. very sketchy. Even that last little drop there, sketchy. So, don't do it. You're pretty confident. Alright, now we just popped over to the other side of Evansburg. It's kind of divided by where a bridge should be, but it's kind of washed out. So, over here, climbing up the road, we're gonna go to Wheelbarrow. Honestly, I'm doing it for the video, but if you're not on an e-bike, it's not worth doing. The climb up is pretty awful, and the down's not super rewarding. You get some good experience with exposure, so that's good. So just went over Clubber, still on Boobies. I'm gonna take Boobies for a bit. I'll show you where it splits off. We did Boobies in part 1 of Evansburg, but if you missed it, that's why we call the trail Boobies. Tim said it was engraved. It's not. Good old fashioned spray paint. There's a Illuminati or some type of symbol on that tree. I don't know why we call it Boobies and not the Illuminati trail. I think Boobies has a better ring to it. We're still going along here. Gonna hit this bridge that Tim definitely hits too. All the same. And here. Right here. Go right if you want to go down to the river and cut back to the beginning. Left if you want to take Wheelbarrow. We're going to go left. Yeah, as I said before, this climb is just suck. Switchbacks. Not a ton of people don't do it, so it's not super well maintained. Some log overs and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to cut this. You don't need to hear my breathing. I'll catch you at the top. Is it barrel or barrow? Wheelbarrow? Because I used to probably make them with like cold whiskey barrels. Wheelbarrow? I don't know what a barrow would be. I don't know. Tell me. From last fall, surprisingly, but to the right there's getting kind of steep, and I don't have a lot of real estate to work with, but just be careful with your line. Alright, my trick is you're gonna lean one way, lean uphill. Take a step off, uphill. That's the hardest section right there. Super exposed. Super exposed. And just getting into climbing here. Alright, we're going to go up to the top of this and I'll cut back to you. Alright, just made it to the top. All downhill-ish from here. It's mostly downhill. It's a couple punchy uphill sections, but like I said, for the most part, you just have to worry about the exposure. That's it. If you've made it this far on a normal bike, congratulations. And you know what I'm feeling right now. So let's get it going. Get back to the cars, final run. Is that bad luck? I don't know. Let's go. There's that punchy little climb. Whew. All right, we did it. Get the seat down. On again. Chased by a dog. So that's Wheelbarrow. It's honestly exhausting. But if we saw looked fun, do it. I'm gonna cut this here because you've seen everything after this. This is back on Boobies. So, thanks for riding. See if this is a part 2 or a link to the first one. Peace.